going on, honey? What is so going on? What's up, everybody? Hey, girl. Hey, how are you? Cute. What's going on? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hi, hello. Knock, knock. Who's there? It's me. It's me, girl. It's y'all in the building. What's so going on? What's so going on, everybody? We have some things to get through. All right. Your girl has been away. I have been away. I have been busy. For a lot of you guys that did not know, it was my birthday on yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So I had a great weekend, shall I say. Had a great weekend. I missed you guys. So I hope that you all missed me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely. Let me see who we have in the chat. Everybody, what is up? Welcome. Come on in. Be sure to hit the like button as you guys come on into the room. Okay, before I get started, I actually wanted to shout out some people. First off, I wanted to shout out David Antonio. So shout out to you. I believe his birthday was on Sunday. So shout out to you, boo. And just shout out to all the Leos and the Virgos out there. That's just on P. Okay. And also Tony, or no, I hope I say your name right. Norris's. I always mess it up. So I know I say Norris for short. Norris Tony. Thank you so much for my B-Day gifts. Y'all, I got this cute little Alabama shirt, girl. Talking about you could take Jamie out of Alabama, but you can't take the Alabama out of Jamie. Yes. Absolutely love it, honey. Absolutely love it. And he also gave me this cute little star, a happy birthday star, and it had like something engraved in it. Super cute. I should have grabbed it. But shout out to you. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes. So thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Oh my God. I feel the love. I feel the love. Yes, guys, I did get engaged over the weekend. Yes, I did. Okay, the day before my birthday. I did. So thank you guys so much for the well wishes. Happy birthdays as well as the congratulations. I definitely appreciate it all. Let's see what we got over here. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate it. Thank you. You deserve nothing but the best. Thank you for entertaining us with reviews. This is messy, etc. You're so welcome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yes, ma'am, Stephanie, I did. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you would have probably would have saw it. If not, you probably wouldn't have known. But yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you guys. Thank you. Oh, y'all so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Y'all, I always actually did not want to ever get engaged like on my birthday, but it technically didn't happen on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? I did not want that. I don't know why. I just felt like they should be two separate, celebrations or whatever. But when it's happening, girl, it's like, don't nobody give a damn about that. Give me my motherfucker. You don't care anymore. It's not that big of a deal like I thought it would be. So yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. I was surprised. I had a small little inkling, but I wasn't sure. Because my boyfriend wanted to, at the time, not my fiance, wanted to plan like a dinner like for my birthday. He wanted it to be like, actually no, I think he asked me what I want to do for my birthday, and I said, I'll let you plan it this year, like whatever you come up with, we'll do. And so he was like, he wanted it to be like a family setting, like let's just have your family around, because I still have been slightly skeptical about being around a lot of people, girl, with the whole panorama and stuff. But anyway, so yeah, so he planned something, with my family, whatever the case is. My best friend was out in California. She ended up flying back, but she didn't know. She was just flying back because her birthday was on Friday. And so he invited his best friend, which I thought was kind of interesting. So when he did it, I was like, okay, let me not go too deep, girl. Let me not, what's happening? But we had a great time at this really nice Korean restaurant. Super nice. The food was absolutely amazing out there in Sandy Springs. And yeah, we were getting ready to go. Like, checks was being paid and stuff like that, So I didn't really think that was gonna happen, girl. I'm just like, this food was good. I wanted to go play. That's where I'm at with it. But then he ends up standing up as we like slide out the booth, getting ready to go. And it was crazy because when I saw him stand up, he said something like, I know we're celebrating her birthday or whatever, but it's more than that. And I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing? And then I see the lady at the other table kind of like, oh, so she kind of like gave it away. I'm like, is he gonna do what I think he's gonna? I know you're not. So I just kind of like went like this. And I was like, oh my God, like, what are you doing? And then I was like, is this really happening? And so, then the floodgates opened. And yeah, so that's how that went. I couldn't even stand up. I felt bad. I was like, dang, I didn't even stand up. I was just in my feels for a minute, girl. I couldn't even stand up while he was on his knee. I was just like, I can't. I felt like I had everybody waiting. They just standing there with their phones out recording. I'm just like, y'all gotta give me a second, girl. I was trying to hide behind that napkin. You feel what I'm saying, girl? I had that napkin up, like, y'all not gonna get this face on camera, girl. No, you won't. Not on today. So yeah, that's how it happened. All that great stuff. Yeah. So that's that. Okay. That is that. Yeah, Candace all day. Yeah, okay, Candace 3.0. Okay, girl, I couldn't even fold the napkin. Do you hear me? Because when I meant y'all was not finna see my face, I meant that. Do you hear me, girl? I meant that. Napkin up here, boom. Not finna do it, not on today. I meant that. Not finna get my snot nose. I don't know what y'all talking about, baby. No, ma'am. But yes, yes, yes. That's the rundown, guys. Thank you so much for the support. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now let's get into some ready to love, girl. I guess some other folks out here ready to love too, child. So let's see what they're ready to do. We are going to be talking about what, like 4 shows today, because I really want to be able to catch up from this weekend or whatnot. So we're gonna talk about some things. I did not review Ready to Love the previous week because it was boring. I tried, y'all. I tried. How are y'all liking the season, Ready to Love? Y'all gotta let me know. Like, is it like, cause it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We're gonna see. Oh, you did? I got engaged on Christmas 24 years ago. I didn't want to get engaged on a holiday, but girl, I didn't care at all. Yes. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Girl. Listen. You don't like the season? Somebody else was saying that. Bored? Ooh, child. Well, I hope I can help y'all get through the review at the least. Oh, not just stop watching the show as a whole. Oh, wow. You trying not to cut it. It's not memorable. Listen, it's just not it this time. And it's crazy because I thought Miami was gonna be the thing. I really did. I thought Miami was gonna bring it. It's Miami, but absolutely not. It's a negative. So yikes. Let's talk about some things. First off, Shakira with the fro, come to the front, please. Shakira with the fro, come to the front. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and clock out for me. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and clock out. Shakira, baby, you not ready. Girl, you holding on to the past a lot, and I understand. You went through a lot of things. It was traumatic for you. I get it. I promise I do. I've been through some things myself. Single mom, all of that. Got it, girl. You need to clock out. I just don't think that she should. I don't know. She seemed extremely uptight to me. I don't know how y'all feel, but for me, she seems extremely uptight. She don't really let go, let loose. And it's not that anything's wrong with that, but it is. Like it's just something that's just I'm not featuring Shakira. I don't know if Shakira here for love for real. I think she wants it, but maybe she doesn't know how to navigate it. And I just feel like she's not ready. She needs to go back and work on her healing and then probably try this process again. Here's another thing that I don't really like. I don't like the fact that she speaks on she went through trauma, and y'all tell me now because I could be wrong. I don't like that she talks about her going through trauma or whatever, but not necessarily telling us like what was it like. If I'm not gonna know what it was, stop talking about it. Like, I don't want to hear about it no more. Like, just Go away from me with this. That's how I'm feeling because I don't know what happened. I just know she went through some things, and then her son, then she got mad at somebody because she felt like they brought it up. And I said, the lady didn't even bring it up. She just really just said that, this is maybe a sensitive topic for you or something. Like, I'm confused. Like, why are you, girl, go ahead and clock out. Okay. You sick of the flower? Girl, I saw somebody on Twitter say, Shakira, you do not have to wear every single accessory all together. Okay. And I screamed. I thought that was the funniest shit ever. And I said, don't she put on all the accessories, girl? She puts on everything. I want her to take a break. I do. Shakira is the one with the fro that was sitting down at the table with who was that? Mike, Kaden, and Jamala. And she was like, she was finna get up and leave. The one that cried about her son and her relationship with her kid and stuff, and being a single mom and the things that she went through. Does that ring a bell? She has the fro. She keeps the flower in it. That's Shakira. I hate I don't have a picture of her. I mean, you barely can see her in these images that I have up here. But girl, yeah. So Tommy decides that first of all, Looney returned on last week. So shout out to that. April was sent home as I expected. Who else? Tommy throwing an all-white party. Randall and Kayla, they went on a date. So it seems like they got some good chemistry going on, but Kayla gonna have to get that jealousy thing she got going on intact, because you got to understand, I don't know why people do that. They come on these shows, date multiple people, and then get jealous. I don't understand. Like, that's the whole process. Like, when somebody else is feeling you, you want him to be like, what do you want him to do? How you want him to respond? Like, it shouldn't be that. I don't know why she mentioned Kaden put her booty on him, but I'm like, what does that? You ain't his girl. Like, why is that? Why you what, girl? Anyway, so like I said, they both seem like they're outgoing people. I think he's close to his family or whatever. So yeah, he wants kids, but he want to wait, and he wants sound like he want a lot of kids, but that's not what Miss Kayla wants. So we'll see what's gonna happen with them. Jamala, girl. So Jamala doesn't like the fact that her and Justice ain't really been talking, but this is how Justice operates. Justice likes to keep women in limbo. He likes for them to not really know their position, and he likes for them to kind of like come to him. He doesn't want to pay his money. He doesn't want to wine and dine or really show you any interest. And I feel like if you don't want to go out for a simple meal, and here's the thing, I guess when you get to know somebody, you ain't got to pay for her meal. You can pay for your own meal. You could just go out and get to know her. So I just don't like how he leads. But I'm not going to do basically what I got when he said he's not going to be paying for anything to show somebody he likes them. It made me think that you're not going to be doing anything. You're not going to do to make somebody believe or show somebody that you really like them. You just not. And then you have the audacity to turn around and say that you're, I guess, the king in this kingdom, and they're going to have to respect you or whatever the case is. And I said, you out your mind. And basically, when Jamala called out the fact that he is comfortable being single, I said he is. Therefore, leave his ass right where he at. I don't even know why y'all be wasting time coming on this show knowing that your ass is not really ready and trying to find somebody. They be looking for it as an opportunity. Like, I'm like, again, I said this before. Do y'all be sending these castings to the Facebook groups and to the fraternity groups or whatever y'all be doing through text messages and stuff? Y'all need to, and if that is the case, how are y'all sitting down vetting these people? Or you just be trying to hurry up and turn over a show real quick so we'll pick you, and you. Girl, y'all need to really see. I mean, maybe they do it for entertainment, not so much as for y'all to actually find somebody. Because I just feel like ain't no way this man is that comfortable and where he is in his singleness should have made it onto this show, wasting other women's time, i.e. Jamala. Because Jamala didn't have to sit down there and entertain that dinner. She could have been off with somebody else that was more interesting to her. So okay. I guess, girl, I was like, I am so confused. Okay. Let's see what else happened. Yeah, so that was it. I just asked, like, why is he on the show since he wants to move to the beat of his own drum? Baby, go away from us with this. Okay. The all-white party happens, and Randall is being eyeballed by all the ladies that's interested in him. Everybody got their eye on him. Sharice goes over to talk with Zoe, and then she turns around and calls this man boring. But I felt like, girl, you're boring. Sharice, you over here trying to call this man boring. Girl, you're not giving a whole lot either. So now, Zoe says that he was engaged at one point, but he only proposed because she wanted to be married. And he felt like the pressure was too much. But he did not realize the pressure was too much until he got a ring, got down on his knees, proposed to this woman, and then asked for the ring back the very next day. I just don't think you like that's not clicking for me. That's a red flag. I don't that's a red flag, sir. So you wait all the way. I don't know. It's like, were you trying to embarrass her to propose to her and then turn around and ask for the ring back? If you were never certain, I don't even know why you went over there and got down on one knee. All because that's what she wanted. Like, I just don't. Only for him, keep in mind, only for him to leave that situation. And once he left that situation, this man has not. I don't think he had a serious relationship since what, in 11 years. I don't think. Well, at least that situation happened about 11 years ago. But I'm questioning. I'm wondering, have you had anything serious? I don't think so. Really want that serious. Oh, y'all got a train wreck of people on this show. Let's keep going. It kind of seems like it's getting worse every season, to be honest with you. But he says when it comes to Zoe, he still want marriage, he still want love, all of that. I said, I'm not believing him. Okay, I think he has enjoyed being single, but maybe he doesn't want marriage right now. Or maybe maybe he don't want it, or maybe he do want it because he getting old. And with him getting old, he's seeing that I'm gonna be alone. So maybe now he's at a place where he's like, okay, let me go ahead and find me somebody. I mean, it could be, child. It could be. I don't know. Any man that calls himself a king, I'm using King Solomon on him because he sent Queen Sheba away with 4 times what she came with. Boy, bye. Okay. Boy, bye. What I be keeping the ring as compensation for emotional distress. I know that's right. I know that's right, child. For emotional distress. Lord have mercy, because he ain't have to embarrass that lady like that. So Sharice and Mike. So y'all know last week they had like a difference of opinion. I think she called him a red flag for something. I can't remember what it was. He called her a red flag because she hasn't had any children, right, at the age that she's at. So he said that she was a red flag. It was a real ugly, back and forth. But he did go ahead and apologize to her now. Okay. So he apologized. She accepted it. They're able to move on. This is when we get to the conversation with Mike, Kaden, Jamala, and Shakira. With this conversation, they were talking about it's a testament of his character for him to apologize to her and all this other stuff or whatever. Kaden says, as a black man, you have to be mindful and careful of the things that you do respond to. Shakira, at this point, decides she's going to get up and leave. And I said, wait, what happened? What happened? Why are you leaving? Ain't nobody do nothing. Ain't nobody say nothing. So then somebody said, she said she was gonna go. And then somebody else was like, "Oh, that's what they said, a sensitive topic for her, basically a trigger. That's a sensitive topic for her." And she felt the way because she felt like the person or Kaden told her story. And I said, I don't think she necessarily told your story. Maybe she put you in an awkward position to where you felt like you were going to have to tell your story, but also maybe she did tell your story and they edited that part out because obviously they not letting us know what the traumatic things were that you actually went through. So maybe she could have said it and it's been edited out of scenes or something because you stay bringing it up, but we still don't know what happened. But I guess that ain't none of our business, girl. But yeah, so her getting up ready to leave, I was so confused by it. She wanted to go. I cannot read. Girl, I can't put my hands on it. It's some about Shakira. She also comes off like she needs too much attention. And I don't think that's bad, but I do think that's bad. Like I do. I think that's bad. I don't think that's a good thing. Like I don't. What else happened? So Kayla, she ends up talking to Randall, and this is when she brings up Kaden and her dancing on him and doing all this other stuff. And I'm like, you're gonna have to get that jealousy in check, because he gonna end up walking away from you and sliding over to somebody else. Okay. Looney over there vibing hard with LJ. We'll see where that's gonna go. I was wondering if it's gonna stay that way because you know how it starts off may not be how it's going to end. What else happened? Kaden and Swayze, super cute. Super cute. I like Kaden and Swayze. We'll see how this is gonna play out for them. Hopefully he don't play her because I don't know. Kaden seems like she one of them girls that's just not gonna play that SHI. Don't mean she won't get played, child. But she gonna go down with a fire in it for sure. But I think they're super cute together. So we'll see what's gonna happen with that. Tommy's wife come in. Y'all know I like when I see Tommy's wife. I don't mind it. I wish she was only having conversation with the ladies. but she was having random conversations with the singles, so that was cool. Samson and Sharice, I hate it so much that they're vibing. I really like Samson. Don't know if I like Sharice for Samson. Have to be honest about that. But what we learned about Samson is that he says something like he likes women that are, what that man said. Oh, he likes women that know struggles, and primarily those women are mostly black women. I don't know why I felt like that wasn't necessarily a compliment. I didn't feel like there was no compliment. Like, if you like black women, just say that you like black women because we got flavor and stuff. Don't be trying to say you like us because we attached to the struggle. Like, what? That don't sound right to me. I don't like that. And then he also goes on to talk about his mom and his struggle life, right? And he says that they used to pick up cans on the side of the road. His mama worked 2 jobs. And I'm not trying to be insensitive, but I was like, so when your daddy died, when did he pass away? Because I did not recall the dates that he said on last week. But let your mama not have been working 2 jobs while she had a husband. So I don't know when. It sounded like he was a teenager, and I could be wrong when his dad passed. Maybe he was much younger. So when did your mama start working 2 jobs when you were a teen or something, and that's when y'all were picking up the cans? Somebody fill me in, because maybe he was like a baby or something. Maybe it was before he was born. I can't remember, but he had a few siblings. And I'm just trying to figure out why your mama was working 2 jobs while she was married to an Irish man. When he Irish, maybe I'm tripping. I'm like, not y'all out there picking up. What was your daddy? Y'all out here picking these damn cans up on the side of the road. Your mama out here slaving over 2 jobs. That's not adding up for me. But y'all leave it in the comments if I'd have mixed up the date or something. Maybe his dad died sooner, child. Anyway, it's decision time. The ladies have made a decision. It's 3 guys that they not really feeling. Justice, I think it was Swayze. Was it Swayze? No, it was Zoe, LJ, and Justice. I personally think that Justice is going home, because he had already left anyway, because he had to be somewhere when it came to his business or whatever. But he didn't tell Tommy, and I'm just like, it's clear that this man really ain't here for love. So y'all need to go ahead and exit him stage left, and he don't even have to come back and return. Send him on his way. Excuse me. So that's pretty much that. That's all that I got out of what was it good? Ready to Love Miami. Thank you so much, Elite Leo, for the super chat. Whenever I hear Sheree speak, I hear Evelyn Lozada. Yikes. Her voice and how she speaks sounds just like Evelyn's voice. Oh, I gotta pay attention to that. Thank you so much for the super chat. I don't even know if Sharice is like, is Sharice, a full black woman, or is she mixed too? I'm not sure. That's what it was given, child. Black struggle love, and I'm just feeling away about it because he over there talking about about his childhood or whatever he talking about. But your mama supposed to have been married to this Irish man or whatever like that, girl. Could he not work because he was an immigrant in this country? I don't know how that work, but anyway, girl. No, I'm over here thinking about 90 Day Fiance, child. But anyway, thank you guys so much in the chat for the congratulations. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, you guys. So that's a wrap up on Ready to Love. So let's go ahead and actually talk about what's this show called? Belle Collective, girl. Let's talk about this show. Let me give you a little water. Sip a sip. All right, y'all. Let's talk about this show and see what's been going on. I still like Akeisha. I hope you guys do too. I hope y'all still like my girl. Oh, she is mixed with Latina. Thank you so much for that, sexy red, aka Omar. I still like my Akeisha, honey. But let's get into it, girl. We got to talk about it. So Akeisha and Letitia over there walking down the street, girl. They over there walking down Ferry Street, right? So Akeisha tells her the history of the area because she knows a lot. Her family has land on there, buildings on there, so she know a lot, right? Now, I don't know why. Listen, Tisha is a hater, and that's just on P. Sorry. I feel like Tisha is jealous of Akeisha, where she is in her life, and I feel like that's a place that Tisha aspires to be, on a bigger scale, right? Financially or whatever. But I mean, of course, I can't necessarily say Akeisha's, wealth and stuff is tied to her husband, because it sounds like she already had money before that. You feel what I'm saying? But Tisha, you a hater, girl. As cute as you are a hater. So Tisha gets in the confessional and starts shading her about knowing the history of the area. Like, girl, you gonna sit up here and walk me across Fair Street and try to sit up here and act like you know more than I know. And it's like the fact that you needed to bring that up and throw shade. Like, I didn't understand that part. You're giving yourself away. I said, Tisha, why are you so bothered? Why? Okay. She said that she was bored. I'm so tired of people talking about how they bored of other people on a show. I feel like Ashley said that about Winter over on Love and Marriage DC. Now I'm gonna start to believe that I'm gonna start believing that the people that be up here on these shows talking about they bored, y'all the ones that's full of shit. For real, girl. I'm talking about you bored. Girl. No, ma'am. You need to be bored of that damn husband that you got. Anyway, so Tisha brings up Marie, all right? Because she needs Marie money. That's the short answer for me, girl. Tisha need that lady money to go into this business because Tisha ain't got the full of coin like that. You know what I'm saying? Sound good, but she ain't got it like that, girl. So I guess like, girl, you're not gonna bring this up. Girl, did you see what she did at your? I'm not. She will not be participating. No. Send her straight to jail. Do not go past go. Send her right on back because it's not coming over here to do no work with me. So Keisha said, "Oh, well, girl, this is what we gonna do. You want her? I want to get to know you. We see each other. So when we see each other, then we can bring her in. Yes. And I was laughing to myself, and I'm like, that's how you play that, Keisha, when you don't want somebody else in your. All right. And I also understood her because it's like, I'm trying to get to know you. BIT, you just had an issue with me not too long ago until we sat down at the table and we had to clear some things up. So I'm still trying to see if you're even the best person for me to do business with over here on Ferry Street before you try and bring somebody else into the circle. Okay. So, yeah, no. And I also just think Marie would not have time to do Ferry Street. In all honesty, she's too busy opening up her different medical practices. She's taking the care of so many people. I mean, for every practice she's open, she's taking care of one person in her house. Like damn near every person in her house can have their own building because she's taking care of so much, that many buildings and those many people. And that tired ass trifling as ex-husband, soon to be if he ain't already, husband of hers that she finna go out here and buy a Rolex for. Girl, you got too much time on your hands, but not really. You busy. So yeah, I don't think that would have been a good fit. And some part of me thinks that Marie would work well with Akeisha and she would respect her because of where she is, how successful she is, and how her family is well connected, right? I feel like Marie kind of looks down on people that she feel like may not be on her level. Okay, but I feel like Akeisha can meet her right where she at. So I feel like there's going to be a level of respect, but at the same time, you girl, you can never tell with Marie. You really can't. You could just never tell with Miss Girl. Okay, can't never tell with her. You don't know which way is up when it comes to Marie because she'll flip on you, Ricky. But anyway, okay, all right. So there's that. All right. So Marie, speaking of her, she goes to link up with Tisha and she lets her know, listen, I'm proud of you. You're doing good. Keep doing your brunches, girl. Just know and understand, Max won't be there. No, ma'am. No, I won't make this one. I won't be making the one after that either. I don't fuck with this hoes. Okay, I only fuck with you. All right, and I think for me, that's the best decision for her to make. If you're gonna keep coming into this lady brunch, is messing it up. Tisha wants her to learn pretty much that she the problem. If you are going to be there to support me, be there to support me. Don't worry about what other people got going on. And I get that, but at the same time, if she not adding value to your stuff, let her go. Go on over there, girl, and do whatever else you're gonna do on that side. Get it around on that side. And it's gonna be okay. Like because you just don't know who somebody may bring as their guest to your brunch. Okay, that may have even better connections than Akeisha because Akeisha been gone for so long. You just don't know who they finna bring, and then watching this lady sit up here and show her. It's like, I also feel like if we continue to watch Belle Collective, they continue to get more seasons. Them two gonna bump heads. Them two, Marie, they already kind of bump heads in the bathroom. Atisha is so forgiving, but they gonna really have a fallout for real, for real. Especially as Marie don't get her stuff in check. So what else happened? Tisha says she wanted her there so that she can empower other women, and how she had the opportunity to help her during the brunch or help other ladies during the brunch. So Marie says that she doesn't want to be the one to be called the person that ruined her brunch. So she decides, I don't want to go. So just let me go. Okay. Especially if Latrice gonna be there because Latrice had a hand in, somewhat sabotaging her business or whatnot. So I mean, you're gonna always invite Latrice because you and Latrice cool. So it's just what it is. Like, make a good decision. Thank you so much, Summer Lauderdale, for the super chat. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's see. Tisha and her husband Glenn. So, well, not so much as Tisha, but he goes to see her mama. They sit down, have a conversation. The mama said something. Was it the mama? Yeah, the mama said something like, she tells him, you getting what she said, you having that affair and having that baby. I guess she was trying to say the baby was a felony, the affair was the misdemeanor, but those are not the issues as to why Tisha's not in the house. She says it's the things that you've done after that. And I said, you're right, because this baby is about 8, 9 years old, confirming that Tisha knew this whole time about this damn baby. And for Latrice to bring it to the reunion, girl, that was just fluff for them to be able to have a storyline going into this season. So, Tisha ain't really mad about this baby, for real, girl. It is definitely giving storyline. And then now that the new season has come around, you've been sticking with him through his other bullshit. So why not all of a sudden you want to try and switch up, change it, rearrange it, and now you want to walk away from the relationship? Not granted, or the marriage or whatever. But at the same time, I do understand, because it's like, yeah, a person can play with you so long until you tired. And then when you tired, it's just like, I don't give what we've been through. Like, I'm out. I have taken this for 10 years. Guess what? I'm not going to take it for another 10, you know? So I do understand that part too. My main thing is watching the fakeness of this storyline, watching Glenn have conversations with people and trying not to laugh. And I understand him wanting to laugh, because we ain't get him on camera a lot last season, but we're sure getting him on camera a bit more this season. So maybe it's an uncomfortable space from him. You know what I'm saying? An uncomfortable space for him, which is why he's sitting up there looking like he wanted to laugh all the time. Thank you so much, Summer, again for the super chat. I need more energy. LOL. Okay. Energy from who, girl? Girl, from who? From me? Why is you talking about the show? Let me know. Let's see. Okay, because of all the mess that was going on at the reunion. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yes. Yeah, Jamie, we can't act like women don't put up with a bunch of mess before we finally walk out. That's very true. I mean, some people can deal longer than others. So that part I do understand. That's probably where she at. I just wish that her acting was a little better. Now, at the end of the episode, I think she did a good job. I was like, good job on the acting, girl. You did good. Okay. Glenn looked like he wanted to laugh so bad, but you did better. Okay. Especially when you told him stop playing with me. I said, okay, Tisha, girl, come through. All right. So let's keep going. Let's see what else. All right, yeah. So he wants her mama help to get him back in the house. And the mama is just telling him that what did this lady say? Oh yeah, this is what I need to know. Scotty, somebody come to the front. What's the is slick as boiled okra? Maybe if I boiled okra, I would know how slick it is. Girl, what? Cause then what Tisha said, girl, y'all need to leave the food alone over there in Mississippi, baby. Okay, y'all need to stop bringing them into y'all stuff. Talking about I chew all my cabbage good, so I ain't gotta be afraid of nobody or something. I'm like, girl, what is happening? You over here on some cabbage and your mama is on the okra. Girl, if y'all don't cut it out. Oh, woo. All right. So anyway, so she tells him that after the first affair, we talked about that. After the first affair, that wasn't really the issue. It's the stuff that he's done afterwards. But he just feel like if he hasn't crossed the line with anybody, then he doesn't see that as cheating, because he just may have text or something. And I'm just like, no. If you've been with Tisha as long as you've been with her, and you know what she's comfortable with and what she's not comfortable with when it comes to you interacting with other women and stuff, then you should know when you're cheating or not. Okay. And you knew what the hell you was doing, sir. All right. You knew you was out of line. What else? So she tells him that he need in this time, in order to get his girl back, he needs to fall back and let her do her thing. And what was interesting, he gonna sit up there and talk about something. I am doing that, but as much as she needs support, I need support too. And the mama was like, baby, we're not gonna do that over here, honey, because she was supporting you. You messed that up. I said, come on, mama, let him know what's going on. Okay, because what it is that he wants to move on. And that's the part, that's another thing I don't understand when guys or anyone in a relationship does something wrong to the other. It's like, because you're over it, you want to try and hurry up and rush them to be over it too. No, no, it don't work. It don't work like that. It don't work like that at all. Okay, sir? No. She want to be pissed off, let her be pissed off. Now, I don't think you need to be pissed off for years. That's what I don't think. Okay, because ain't no point in being in this if you're gonna continue to bring it up and keep complaining and stuff. You do need to work on your healing, and it shouldn't take no damn decade for you to do that. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, he just didn't want to deal with the stress of the relationship going sour. So he wants to hurry up and get her back and get back to how it was. And dudes always do that, just like he was trying to get her back to the house so he could put that thing on her. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew, and she knew that she would fall right back into the cycle. Girl, no, ma'am. Akeisha and Willie. So she trying to move to Mississippi. He from what, New Jersey or somewhere up north. He ain't trying to move down here. I can't really fault him for that, really, But at the same time, it's like she left her life and she was up there with you. So it's only right that you be down here for her while she does her thing. I mean, compromise, right? You got to figure that part out. But I feel him on that. I mean, in the long run, like we could be here for a year or so. But after that, if you think I'm gonna just stay here, nah, fam, I'm good. Like that's not gonna happen. We can own a house here and we can come and visit based on our schedules and stuff. We could probably spend the whole summer here in Mississippi. But then we going back to our main house, the big house. That's what we going. You're not gonna keep me down here. Okay, it's what I would do primarily if the house is not rented out, because girl, Akeisha said a word when Akeisha told him, you know how I feel about paying other people's mortgage. I said, well, damn, why they ain't been put it like that? Oh wow, excuse me, okay, but what I was gonna say, yeah, but what I would do is I don't like cold weather. I hate it. I do not like to be cold, especially my feet. If anything is cold on me, it's always gonna be my feet. When it's about to go into fall, let's just go back down to Mississippi. Because I feel like I'll be able to deal with that cold weather or whatever. It's probably not as cold down south as it is up north. So a half of the year we could be up there, and then we probably could skirt on down. You know what I'm saying, to the south. Let us migrate like the birds do. All right. So anywho, they're having a debate about what they're gonna do. It seems like she's trying to convince him to stay there. They are renting a house right now, so she wants to buy a home. And I'm like, nothing wrong with buying it, being there for a little bit while they work on this project. And here's the thing with projects construction. Girl, that stuff could take a long time. You probably would think that your building or whatever you're working on will be done in like a year or two, and then you look up and it's 4 years. And then he's stuck down there. So I don't know, girl. I don't know how to help you on it, but I'm kind of with him. I mean, I'm not even back home in Alabama. So it's like, I'm trying to send me back. I wish my man would come so we finna get a house. I know we're not. We're not gonna go over there. We're going over there. I'm not going. You can go over there with yourself. I'm not going over there. It was cute. I've done my time there. I've done my time there. Okay. Period. Um, they also, but her husband loves where he's from, but maybe they can meet in the middle, girl. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they can go to Tennessee. Kind of feel like they up north. I don't know, girl. They'll get together. They rich. Anyway, Latrice and Essie. Let's get to Treese and Essie. Treese is so funny to me. If she ain't never been funny, she been funny this season. Cause the BIT has been cracking. Girl, when Essie came in there, she was shocked. She didn't understand why Essie was coming in there, right? Then she told somebody Essie hair was giving what she said, a 1-2 curl or whatever. Girl, had me screaming. She was on Essie's head. So Latrice tells them that she was glad to be Essie was like, oh, your shop is cute, girl. I like this. This is nice. And she was like, well, thank you, girl, because I'm glad to have been an inspiration. Essie said, well, no, I don't think that you was any type of inspiration, you know what I'm saying? Because we have a spot too. You know what I'm saying? And I forgot where she Dogwood or something. She said they was at. She said, and you're over here in the hood, girl. I love that whole little sit down between Treese and mother Essie, girl. It was hilarious. And then Treese says, yeah, but I'm worldwide and y'all over there on the corner, honey. I loved it. I said, you better let her know that you're worldwide. Come on, candy birds. But y'all worldwide. All right, loved it, absolutely loved it. Okay, so Essie says that Treese went to the streets, okay, to pull some information on what's that, like Marie. And I really don't remember this, y'all. I really don't remember this happening at all. But Miss Latrice reached out to somebody and she needed some information because I guess the girls was coming for her, primarily Miss Marie. So with Marie coming for her, she was trying to get some information. So the person hit her up on the phone. But my question is, did the message as person recorded? It had to. So Treese, the person asked her, "Hey, do you still want that information on Marie and Tisha?" She was like, "Nah, not Tisha, just Marie." And of course, Treese admitted to doing it. And I was a bit shocked because I don't recall. I need a flashback, girl, because I don't remember. But anyway, that's what happened. And Treese is at a place where she says she's open to have a conversation. I just don't know how your girl gonna take me. I'm like, facts. That's true. She was open to having a conversation last time, but she's not finna baby her. And I don't think that Latrice should baby her. You're a grown woman taking care of grown people. So yeah, no. If you want an apology like you say you do, then let's sit down and have a conversation like adults, and you just might get what it is that your ass want. Period. So Marie, you're gonna have to grow up, girl. All right. Thank you so much, Lauren, for the super chat. She said, I smelled white diamonds. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Let's see what else ended up happening, girl. Let's see. So Latrice, yeah, we talked about that. She did agree. She's open. She's gonna talk to Marie. We'll see what's gonna happen with that situation. Okay. Essie did this funny laugh. I actually like Essie's laugh. It's something funny. It looked like she's snorting at the same time that she's laughing. I don't know. I like her laugh. But anyway, Glenn and Tisha link up. He talking about she glowing, and she said something like, "It's the God in me." He gonna talk about this the only thing that better be in you. Baby, I know you're not talking when you done had Joe, Tom, Dick, and Harry and everybody. I know you're not talking to. What? Excuse me. Don't worry about what's been in me. Okay, worry about you getting back in me. How about that? What was it, girl? No, ma'am. All right. So then he want to talk about going to counseling and her not being there. I don't have to show up. You're the one that's been fucking up. So you sit in counseling. You really need to get yours together first, and then I'll show up later. How about that? Okay, because this really is primarily a you problem. You're the one that's causing destruction and stuff throughout the marriage. That's you. So when you get that together and you finish your cycle, then I'll move into us having a session on our own together. No, sir. All right. What else happened? So he's telling her pretty much everything that she wants to hear. Give me another chance. I'll come back. I'll do this. I'll do that. Okay. I promise I'll never up on you again. Just all the love, all the stuff. Okay. But she pretty much snaps on him and tells him he too much friendly. I said, come on, Tisha. Bring the acting skills out because you look like you wanted to kind of crack a smile yourself. Then she had to get serious, okay? All right. I was here for Tisha when she got serious with him and told him, you two motherfucking friendly. All right. It's a privilege to fuck with me. Do you understand me? Stop playing with me, Glenn. And I was like, yes, Tisha. I loved it. I'm glad that she got him together. Okay. He looked like he was trying hard not to laugh at her in her face. And I was like, yikes. But for the most part, I appreciate what she had to say. But that's really all that I got on Belle Collective and Miss Tisha and Glenn and all of the ladies over there. Okay. It was a cute little episode, you know. It was really cute. He ain't said nothing that sounded like he changed. Period. And then gonna try and see if they can have a date. Can you come home tonight? She's like, no, I'm not coming home tonight. But then she gave in and said, oh, well, we could go on a little date. We can go, yeah, we can do that. We can go on a little date, little something, something. We could do that. Girl, Letitia should, excuse me, Letitia should not take him back. He's a habitual cheater. Looks like she'll take him back though. Oh, absolutely. She's already done that. She took to Instagram to put a picture of him and her, and she said what she asked for. Girl, let me go to it, baby. Let me, because I was like, oh, okay, Letitia, like you look cute, but hey, that's your husband. I'm gonna let you do whatever you want. That's your man, girl. Do what you want to do. It's your man. Do what you want to do. What's how you spell Tisha name? I can't tell you. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So Tisha says, I never prayed for perfection. I prayed for peace, love, commitment, honesty, genuine friendship, and open communication. Then it says you want reality, right? Well, I guess he's starting to be honest now. That's just what she put up. Picture of her man. That was confirming. I ain't going nowhere. We knew that. This lady been with this man since high school. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere, honey. And not at all. Not at all. Okay. So just wanted to read that to you guys. We're about to go ahead and switch over. Whew, so we can get into Married to Medicine. Let's talk about these ladies here. Okay. So Contessa, I don't know where they was. They was at the table somewhere, wherever they was. I think was they getting ready to go to the strip thing? Can't remember. Anyway, Contessa decided she was gonna apologize to everybody for her actions. Y'all know she showed out on Heavenly, ready to throw them hands with Heavenly at any given moment. Okay. So Heavenly did not apologize, and I'm cackling. She continued to sip her drink. Like, this ain't got shit to do with me. Like, girl, you need to apologize for showing yours. Okay. I ain't got nothing to say to you. All right. So the ladies ended up playing a game, a questions game. And I believe Simone set this up because she was trying to pull out some dirty laundry, right? So the ladies play this game, and Heavenly says a man is supposed to be the breadwinner. Toya says that she didn't agree. Toya's like, no, he's not. Like, he doesn't have to be the breadwinner or whatever. This is what Toya is saying. Give me 1 second, you guys. 1 second. So Toya is saying, she says that they aren't. All right. And I just thought this was kind of interesting for her to say that a man is not supposed to be the breadwinner, considering the fact that Eugene is the one that works and she doesn't. I mean, she has a reality show, and I think she may have picked up some other things. But I'm like, you sure he don't gotta be the breadwinner? You know what I'm saying? But that's just what she says, okay? What else? Yeah, Toya, that's what Toya said. Da, da, da. Yep. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with both parties being breadwinners or wherever they are. I don't necessarily think one has to lead over the other, but I also primarily think it's more so about you, your marriage, and what works for y'all. You know what I'm saying? What works for y'all. If the woman want to be a stay-at-home wife and that's what he agreed to, that's on y'all. If she wants to get out there and work and she end up making more than he making, that's on y'all. It's whatever y'all are comfortable with at the end of the day. So yeah, and obviously Eugene is okay with Toya not working and him being the breadwinner. So there's that. What else happened? I don't know. If I would think Dr. Damon makes more than Heavenly, but if not Heavenly, so Dr. Damon works for a company, whereas Heavenly owns her own practice. I really want to believe that Heavenly probably makes more money than her husband on top of Married to Medicine. I want to believe that. I could be wrong, or they could possibly be neck and neck. You know what I'm saying? They probably are, on the same level, which I also don't see a problem with, because just because somebody may start out as the breadwinner of the family making the money, you never know what could happen. The company could go down. They got to lay everybody off. He probably, or she, well, whoever the breadwinner is, probably won't have time to get a job, in a fast enough turnaround time. So the other person is now the breadwinner. So it's just about however y'all work together for y'allself, child. Do what you gonna do, girl. I ain't got to lay down with y'all. I don't know what you got going on. But anyway, so question is, can your husband have female friends? I believe Quad didn't ask this. Somebody else asked it. And Quad says she thinks that they could. And what was funny was Simone says, yeah. And everybody like, girl, I know you're not saying yeah when you had a whole issue with Cecil's friend. And she says, well, no, I have no issues with female friends or family members. My issue comes when people do not respect the boundaries that are in place. I kind of agree with that, even though that's not what you was leading with, Simone. You did lead like it was a problem for him to have this female friend here. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I hear you. Maybe she was crossing some boundaries or whatever. But ultimately, I understand that. Symptoms of a dysfunctional marriage. Contessa says that it's different for everyone, but she wanted to make sure she slid in this piece so everybody knows she's still not over what happened with her and Heavenly. Not saying she should be, but she made sure to slide in the fact that you can't take everybody's opinion. Everybody's opinion shouldn't be accepted. But did she lie? No, she didn't. No, she didn't. You can hear everybody's advice, but you don't necessarily have to apply everybody's advice, because I mean, believe it or not, Some of your friends really ain't got your best interest at heart, for real, for real. And you'll figure out which ones do. But yeah, so there's that. Audra asked what was something they were more surprised about when they got, I guess, after they got married. Toya says the craziest thing. This woman says his DICK getting bigger. Their penis was not going to grow bigger, is what Toya said. And I was like, wow, wow, wow. Like, Toya, you ain't tired of shitting on Eugene yet. I mean, and maybe her husband's DICK, it's probably not small. It may be big, right? Um, girl, that's just messy. Girl, that's just a messy, girl. Even if it is a big, girl, because everybody gonna still think that it's a nine, and you out here trying to play your man. Maybe you was using that moment to crack a joke because you play too much sometimes. Maybe that's what that was. But girl, you know how we finna take it because you said it, so now we thinking about it when it comes to your man. Oh wow. Oh, you know what, Toya? I think that you put off a lot of your own insecurity. See, now I'm going to a different conversation. I think you be putting off a lot of your stuff that you be feeling about yourself or what you got going on off on your husband. I'm just primarily going back thinking about his weight and stuff. I feel like, I mean, is it because you really want him to be healthy, or is it because you're uncomfortable in your body, so you put that off on him? But either way, let's keep going. Masturbation comes up. Masturbation comes up. Okay. Quan says she does it all the time. All the periodical time. Ooh, Quan, all the time, not. Can you do it all the time, John? Are you supposed to do it all the time? Oh, wow. Well, I'm just telling y'all what Quad said. Anila talking about she used her vibrator damn every morning, girl, when her man about to go off to work. And me and Quad asking the same question, like, why you can't do it before he go? Because he gets up at 4 in the morning and what. So what was y'all doing the night before? Okay, I mean, maybe he be too busy. Maybe she don't desire him like that. Maybe he don't be wanting it like that. You know what I'm saying? So maybe she got to pull out what she pull out. Get it in how you need to. Who the hell am I? All right. But not Jackie, Simone feels like they shouldn't do that because she feels like it's going to prevent the husbands from trying to connect with them how they need to. But y'all tell me, I kind of feel like if the husbands were already trying to connect with them how they need to, they wouldn't have to go and use one of those. Do you see what I'm saying? Or is it me? That's what I'm thinking. I mean, if you're doing your job already, you try and get it in on a regular, whatever, with the book, fashion it, all this other stuff, then maybe it ain't got to be like that. It ain't got to be like that at all. You know? What is if it's the bullet, you sure can't use it all the time. Or the periodically time. Okay, Quad ain't gonna want a man if she keeps that up. Ooh, she may not. I don't know. She might. Maybe it's gonna be some time, right? Maybe it may take Quad some time. She probably still want to be, filled up, rubbed up, kissed up, touched up on and stuff. So maybe she still wants some time. Yeah, she did, Donna D. But she was saying that it's gonna prevent the man from like pretty much turning you on how he should. And that's why I was saying I think that if he was already doing that in the beginning, she wouldn't have to use that. So that's what I heard. Baby Tricia says, not necessarily. Some people want it during the day, and since they at the office and can't help, gotcha. What else? It doesn't have anything to do with the other partner. It's all about pleasing yourself, and there's nothing wrong with doing that, even if you're pleased by your partner. That's true. That is very true. That is true, girl. A lot of us think that maybe the partner ain't pleasing you when that happens. You got to use that thing and stuff, But anyway, girl, let me get out on 4 business and scoot over. What else do we got? So the ladies go to the strip show. Hilarious, okay? The ladies go to this male strip show, girl. All I thought about was all the queen's men. All right. So Jackie's sitting up there. God, Jackie pretty much got her arms like this. Okay, you could tell she didn't really have her arms like that, but she had a little draping on, and she just sitting up there just looking like, don't come over here. Don't y'all come over here. Don't you shake a tail feather over here by me. Go on back over yonder. Don't even bring them out over here. I'm just here. I'm just coming along. Y'all love talking about I'm a drag and I don't want to participate. But I'm here with y'all today. All I ask is you don't put no S in my face. That's all I'm requiring. And listen to me. Hear me loud and clear. I am Dr. Jackie. I will watch it from afar. And I do mean far. Okay? Don't bring your sweat over there. You know what I'm saying? And some bodies look good. They do. They're good to admire. But I don't want your tatty whacker on me like that. I'm just, yes, bougie, whatever you want to call me. That's me. Don't come over here with that. Okay, do that shit with Dr. Heavenly. They put her up there. That's good. Let her do that. Don't bring this. I do not want no bachelorette party with no motherfucking strippers. That's just what it is for me. I'm just not interested. I went to one of my homegirls like a year or so ago. I was so uncomfortable. I hope she's not watching. I was so uncomfortable. I was, y'all. I didn't like it. I did not like it. I didn't like it. But we all had to participate. And he picked me up and flipped me and did all this stuff. And I didn't like it. I was like, ooh, let me sit down. I don't, this is a lot. This is a lot, sir. And then it was giving him struggling a bit. Like he looked like he was tired. I don't want it. I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay. I'm fine. I don't play like that. I don't play like that. Okay. So I participated because it was her wedding coming up. And I was in the wedding and stuff. So I was just being real nice about it. Well, girl, I don't know all that stuff, but I couldn't wait to go because I ain't want to be in this shit. I'm like, don't be coming on me. Don't be touching on me, sir. I don't know you like that. Okay, don't be. This is not my kind of party. This is a support party for me, sir. I just came here to support my friend. But don't do that. Don't go back over there to her auntie and her cousins. Do not come over here by me. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's how I feel. But anyway, let me keep going. Anyway, thanks for listening to the rant. But I don't like this shit. Okay. What else? So Dr. Heavenly goes up there, and this is when Simone felt like I'm finna set Dr. Heavenly up, trying to start mess. And when I tell you I screamed, I thought it was the funniest. I was like, yes, Dr. Simone, I love this. Yes. Because Heavenly is going to bricks. For real, she gonna cuss all y'all out. Okay, she gonna go off on all of y'all. And I was just really here for it. Okay. So she over there. First of all, I thought what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but she done brought her ass up there with the camera. And you got Heavenly up there. First of all, she in the confessional talk about her being a church going woman or whatever. But the whole time they flash it back to her with this belt whooping this man on his ass. Girl, I was definitely tickled. Definitely tickled. And watching Simone stand right up there with the camera right in her face, girl, I was like, this is a cackle. Okay, you guys are funny. I love these ladies, y'all. I think they got a really good cast. I still miss Mariah. Make no mistakes about it. Okay, but they're funny. I feel like most of their seasons have been entertaining. You know how you watch some of the other shows and it'd be like, see, this season wasn't that good, whatever. I feel like most of their seasons were good back to back. Because then the fight between Toya and Mariah happened like the first season when they was fighting over there by the pool. Ever since then, I felt like it went up. Maybe that was a later season, but I think the ladies have been doing good since the beginning. So shout out to them for that. So later on, we can see where you Dr. Jackie is you Dr. Jackie as well. We on the same page, okay? We on the same page, honey. Period. Okay. So Dr. Heavenly, later on, we see the ladies talk, and Dr. Heavenly is crying and apologizing to Contessa because she says that she never really meant to, hurt her. She didn't know that her YouTube channel was affecting her in that type of manner. Okay. I don't know. I can't remember if we saw Heavenly cry and apologize before. So I don't know how to take it. I don't know how sincere it was. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see. Contessa accepted it, so that's all that matters. Okay. Heavenly says when she was laughing, nobody was laughing with her. And Quad says, no, baby. She was really serious. No, baby, nobody was laughing with you. Because everybody was affected by what it is that you were saying. And the way Quad said it to her made me laugh. So Heavenly also opens up and talks about how she isn't really a vulnerable person. And she believes that some of the things that she may have been through in life, she kind of masked that behind like telling jokes or whatever, or being a comedic person or whatever, some of her personality that she puts out there. So she also highlighted the fact that she may have a lack of maturity. And I thought that was big of her to say, because a lot of people don't acknowledge that. They rather just walk around like they stuff don't stink and they don't have any issues. Okay, you're human. We all got them. So what else? That was pretty much it. She says she does it as a coping mechanism. So it is what it is. Yeah, I am enjoying Quad this season. At first, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, I don't know if I want Quad back. Everybody trying to see Quad not over here married. She ain't married to nobody. Yes, Quad is doing what she needs to do as a friend of the show, and I am enjoying it. I have to say. Well, I don't even know if she's a main cast member now. I think she's a friend of the show, right? Because Carrie's not doing nothing. And who else ain't doing that, child? No, Audra trying a little something. Audra is trying a little something. We're gonna get into Audra, well, hopefully next episode, or well, no, I think that was a mid-season trailer. Was it a mid-season trailer? So we'll get into Audra later on this season. And we'll see what the issue is all about when it comes to her and what the girl name is, Toya. So yeah, guys. Woo. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's scoot over. Let's move on. Now let's move on. If you're coming into the video, go ahead and like the video. We are about to transition over here, and we're about to get into Real Housewives of Atlanta. So go ahead and like the video if you have yet to do so for your girl. Okay. All right. All right. We're about to talk about some things. All right. So let's get into this episode. It was cool. It was cool. It was a cute episode. So Sonya's husband stood up. Y'all know that Kenya and Sheree was getting on Sonya's ass pretty much about not being invited. So Sonya's husband stood up and told him not to F with his wife because he don't play that. And he decided to walk out. All right. Or walk off, shall I say. So Kenya at this point, she's still pissed. But Kandi is feeling like, I don't know why y'all making this a big deal when y'all went off to go do some other things. And when you went to go do those other things, you seem to have enjoyed it. So why are you now trying to make this here an issue? I'm sorry, y'all. I kind of felt with Kandi. I was with her on that. Okay. Drew says, because listen, I'm always held accountable for my actions. So she can't be held accountable for her actions. Like, I'm not understanding that. And a lot of people, including Drew, is thinking that, of course, she probably, played them and not invited them to, come with her because what? She did it to Drew. Now that I think about it, I wouldn't be surprised if Sanya did. I feel like now that I'm thinking about it, she probably purposely did uninvite them for real, because she's working. And she probably started thinking Kenya and Marlo being in the same space could possibly create an argument. And I don't want them to see the unprofessionalism of myself. So let me not far-fetched, okay? So Sanya says that she was surprised at Sheree because she thought Sheree, and Marlo were becoming a pact. She thought they was like this. They was a group. They were the amigos or whatever. Amigos, whatever you want to call it. And I said, well, thank you for confirming that y'all got y'all alliance or whatever going on, girl. Thank you. All right. So when people say that you is up Marlo's ass, they not lying. All right. So then Marlo talking about Kenya being mad because John done left good. Marlo, your nephew still mad because they had to leave too. Girl, they is pissed, I'm sure. And cracked the hell up over there with your sister and her about 4 kids. I know, girl. All right. So then Sheree still working on the fashion show, or shall we say the presentation. Y'all, I might do a separate video. Depending on how I feel, I might do it at the end. It was this tweet that was going around that had me screaming. Okay. And when I looked into the comments under this tweet, I was in tears. And And the tweet was talking about how Sheree has been working. Talking about how Sheree has been working on She by Sheree since they was about damn near in high school. Girl, these folks done moved on with their life. These folks done graduated college, had babies, got married. Girl, they was eating her up. So I think I'm gonna do a read the comments on that because girl, that was comical as fuck. I said, oh wow. Oh wow, girl. And you still over here dibbling and dabbling on whether it's going to be a fashion show or a presentation. Girl, cut it out. Anyway, um so she talking about she 3 weeks out from the presentation, right? And she says that she ain't got no bottles, she ain't got no samples, she ain't got shit. And I said, you right, you ain't got nothing but continued conversation. Okay, that's all that you have for the people is conversation about what you want to do and how you want to do it, and ain't never doing nothing. Akeisha, come to the front. The ladies of Real Housewives of Atlanta need you because remember, Akeisha said over there on Belle Collective that she's about action and it ain't gonna be too much more talking. You know what I'm saying? So can you come over and help Miss Sheree out? Please come over and help Miss Sheree because Miss Girl, listen. But let's keep going. So Sheree went with Sanya, okay, the next day because Sanya invited Sheree to come out to the iFit thing that she did, right? She didn't invite Kenya. And I said, oh, wow. Kenya finna go off. You know what I'm saying? That she wasn't invited. So Sheree ended up getting there late, which confirmed to me, Sheree, you ain't really want to be there no that way. So she gonna get there and Sanya wrap it up. And she's like, oh, it's over. It's time. It's oh my God. Girl, you knew that. And then gonna sit up there and lie on the driver. Somebody he got lost. I said, I know you lying. Now you know you need your swap. Because what I believe is that man is in that area, probably drive that area all the time. And you're gonna sit up here and tell this man that he didn't stand up here and got lost. You know what else is lost? She by Sheree. Gonna sit up here and put that on that man like that. I said, girl, you is Anyway, sit up there lying. Girl, stop. So Sanya and Sheree talk about Kenya not getting the invite. And how she was gonna be pissed off. So Sheree was already giving her the heads up. So Sanya said, well, I don't really care how she feels, right? It don't really matter to me. Because did you see everything she had going on, dancing with the stars and all that other stuff? You think she was gonna stop this shit for me? Listen. She ain't lying. She not lying. Love kill you down. Girl, you was not finna stop no show. If anything, you would have told them, oh, stop stressing you out because you got a show. You don't have time to plan nothing for them. Just like you took them down to South Carolina last season and didn't get them folks no motherfucking food. You was wrong for that. Gonna sit up there and eat them crab cakes in front of Miss in front of Miss Candy Face, okay? So yeah, I have to agree with Sanya on that. And I'm getting upset because y'all got me over here agreeing with Sanya. But anyway, what else happened? Sheree tells her that you're gonna have to pretty much put your foot down. You have to say something to Kenya because if not, Kenya's gonna keep coming for you. And I'm sitting over here like, Sheree, where the hell you been? It don't matter if she put her foot down or she say anything to Kenya. Kenya gonna stop when Kenya feels like stopping. Excuse me? If she feel like ignoring you or what, that's what she's gonna do. She don't care if you give her a pushback. That she finna stop? Like what? Girl, when Sanya tried to come to her the last time, she got Sanya together. So I mean, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. But she could try. So anyway, they get back. Once they get back, they get ready to eat. Right. This is what was killing me. They get back. They sat outside. I don't know why these people set these folks outside, knowing that the birds be burning. Okay, the birds be chirping. They be birding. They be doing what they do up there. So when one of them drops some in my yetta plate. And then Sheree looked up, and then I think another one fell on a napkin, and Sheree over there holding that plate. Candy over there. What was it? What got on my back? What got on my back? What anything on me? What is it? See, Todd, it's on you. It done got on you. And then Candy done grabbed that plate. Y'all are definitely some bird hoes. So I'm sorry. Girl, it ain't that much food in the world. Let me tell you something. They sat up there and gave y'all food buffet style. Do you think I'm finna sit up here and eat a plate with some bird? No, ma'am. I'm Akeisha. This plate is dirty. Do I need to go get the owner? Hello? Do I need to go get the owner, ma'am? Fix me another plate Because I be damn, I'm finna sit up there. And then here's the thing, girl, when bird stuff drop, particles flop. Like, girl, I'm confused. Like, when a bird, I just want to believe it splat down and then it spreads just a little bit. So you don't know what bounced off this napkin onto your plate or whatever. And Candy's still over there chewing. Then I look over there, I see Kenya over there chewing. I see y'all different type of ghetto. Y'all is a different type of ghetto for me. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not. I can't. I don't know how they did that. I would have been. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyway, girl. Especially if the dollar is on Bravo. Do you think I'm gonna eat it again? No, fix me 2 plates and it's a go. No, man, I'm not gonna eat this bird shit. You got me fucked up. And why would they sit them outside? Because here's the thing for me. Y'all know birds be up in this motherfucking tree. So why would y'all sit their chair up under this motherfucking tree back there? Why would y'all do that? Or sit their table there? You know these birds be out here dropping shit. I mean, they was up there. They was too comfortable. So when the tables ain't there, or even if the tables are there, I refuse to believe y'all don't walk on that back area and you don't see bird droppings down on the table or on the ground. And you had the audacity to sit them people over there. Why y'all ain't got no awning or no covering or what? Why y'all ain't gotten in yet for that? Girl. Anyway, that was some messed up shit, literally. Anyway, so Candy and Kenya, they kept eating. All right. The ladies all leave there and they get ready to go hang out. Sanya got to go do something. So Marlo says she's gonna be in charge for the time being, right? Once they get outside, Marlo then was telling them to grab chairs or something. They was like, baby, we finna go over here to our private bungalow. I said, ooh. So Todd, Candy, Kenya go over there to the bungalow, and Marlo and them sitting over there where they sitting at. And then, of course, the ladies got to talking about some things, right? Marlo feels upset about Candy coming for her. You shouldn't have came for somebody else. You shouldn't have came for Ralph. That's why Candy came for you. So Mayetta over there trying to play nice by listening, but she really knows that Marlo is a fraud, for real, for real. But she was trying to defend Candy. She really was. She was trying to defend Candy, but Sheree says that Candy overstepped her boundaries. I'm not understanding how Candy overstepped her boundaries. I don't see that. And Candy only went low, in my opinion, because Marlo went low. So when Marlo went low, Candy met her there. So I'm not understanding what that issue is about. She did exactly what Marlo was doing to Ralph. I don't know, girl. They just be wanting to hate on that lady. I don't be getting it. Anyway, so Marlo went low because she couldn't handle what Candy was saying to her. That's what that was. And that's what Marlo always does. Girl, it's giving a little bit of nee, girl. When they can't handle it, they try to go low. They try to go down into the gutter, girl. But anyway, Sheree, I personally felt was out here playing both sides, and this is why it kind of makes sense to me. Why? Because the rumors are being said that Candy ate Sheree up at the reunion. I don't know what to be fact, but this is what the people are saying. Because when they go to the reunion, from my understanding, they ended up they watch more of the episodes or whatever. So that's why they there so long. They watch the episodes and they discuss whatever like that. So as Candy's watching this, I would have cussed Sheree out too, because I do feel like she's playing both sides. You are, girl. You telling Marlo one thing, and then you over here telling Kenya, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. And then you also telling Kenya something different too. So I just felt like she was being messy, but that's what a bone collector does. So she tells Kenya, when they do talk, she tells Kenya about what Sanya told her about not caring or whatever. And Kenya says that Ross was intimidating and that he came off scary. But Sheree felt like he wasn't intimidating or like scary. He may have did too much with his tone, but she didn't feel like he was really like intimidating. And I'm like, but I guess that's your own perception, I suppose. Because if Kenya felt like he was intimidating, then maybe he was, because the very things that you labeled and said that his tone was out of order or whatever, that would be deemed as intimidating to someone else. And that's how Kenya felt. Right. But it's weird because I understood both sides. I understood why Kenya felt the way she did. But then, Sheree probably she didn't feel that way. So I understood that too. But I also got Kenya feeling like it. I think she felt it was a bit unfair because she didn't have a man to step in for her. And I also believe production saw that could have been unfair. Maybe Kenya complained, or maybe they just saw it was wrong, because if you notice at the very end when they had dinner, they made sure the guys had a reason to excuse themselves from the table so it could only be the ladies, and they could hash out this conversation without women feeling threatened by somebody else's husband. So there's that, and I feel like the only difference is I do understand Ross wanting to speak up for his wife because that's his wife. He got to protect her, he got to have her back, whatever. I get that, but Kenya didn't bring you up in the conversation. Like Marlo ended up bringing up Todd, which led Todd to speak up because now I'm sitting here and you talking about me. So let me tell you what I got to say. But anyway, girl, we just see. So Marlo feels like Kenya is coming after her because she can't get to no, Marlo tells Sanya that she feels like Kenya is coming after her because she can't get to Marlo. And I'm like, Marlo, you always be thinking it should be about you. That's where you be messing up, and you always think things are centered around you, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what else happened? So Mayetta talks with Kandi about her bonding with Marlo, and Kandi don't give a fuck because she says Marlo always does this, and this was interesting, guys. So I was just like, get that girl, okay? Kandi says she's over it because Marlo loves trying to use her emotional traumas, as I've said about, oh, I was in a foster home, oh, I went through this, I went through that. You know what I'm saying? To get people on her side and get people to feel sorry for her, right? Y'all. As much as I love Kenya, listen, when Kandi said this, I couldn't help but go back to what Sanya said about whenever I do come at you, you always bring up your divorce or bring up this or bring up that. So I'm like, well, what's good for one got to be good for the other. So Sanya may have a point there, based on the flashbacks that they gave us. You know what I'm saying? So she might have a point. Anyway, yikes. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So they get to the dinner later on. And Marlo tells Kandi that she was shocked Kandi told people about her personal business. And so Kandi says, you may not have liked what I had to say, but it was the truth. All right. So there's that. She also lets her know that what I said was a fact, but what you were saying about my man wasn't a fact. So I had to check you on that. But if you feel like I spoke out in front of people that may not have known your story, I apologize about that. You know what I'm saying? My bad. My bad. But I need you to understand this. I'm not Mother Michelle Obama. Okay. So when you go low, I'm going to get down in the gutter with you. And we just going to be two mud slanging assholes. Like, that's just what we gonna do. Okay, so Kandi had to let her know, and I wasn't mad at Kandi for keeping it real. Todd says this, okay? Keep this in mind. Todd says, well, can y'all do me a favor? When y'all go low, can y'all keep me out of it? Okay? Marlo says, oh, wow, but you ain't have to cuss at me. You ain't have to cuss at me like that. Okay. Now, I want you to know this too, Marlo. If you feel as though Todd cussing at you was unwarranted, and I get that, you have to feel a way about Ross standing up saying something to Kenya. But we know that you won't. Okay? But either way, good luck. All right? So I think that was pretty much the whole situation that happened. Okay? That's pretty much everything that took place. I don't think I saw Drew at the dinner, the final dinner. The guys left early. I feel like Ralph was out there, but I just don't remember seeing Drew anywhere out there. So maybe she came. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Let's see. Kandi was talking about Marlo, not her nephews. Marlo just tried to use her nephews as a shield. Kandi was talking about Marlo's behavior 1000%. And that's what Marlo always does. She uses something else as a shield. And it's another way for her to just deflect. That's what she does. She deflects often. Often. I don't know why people say that. I cuss if I want to because I'm grown. He didn't cuss at her. That was a general statement between Marlo and Kandi. It was general because he said y'all, from my understanding. He said when y'all do it. So it was like he was cussing at both of them. So I'm like, if you feel a way about that, you got to feel a way about, old guy Ross standing up, saying something to Kenya. Let's see before I hop up out of here, guys. She do. She gonna get it together. If she come back next season, let me not. Sheree has always been the bone collector for the most part. So she like her position. She gonna be right there, right where she at. And it's funny that she highlighted the fact that, when Drew pretty much didn't get invited or got uninvited by Sanya, she thought that was funny, but she said it didn't feel good when it was her. I said, I bet it don't. Only for you to not want to go for real, you just wanted to create an issue. only for you to get there late the very next time. Girl, that was some. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Kandi is so funny. Kandi is so funny because they were about to show us more clips to come. And we find out how Marlo and Kandi made up, and it was over a bucket of KFC chicken. Kandi trying to go to the bathroom. Marlo got the bucket of chicken. Kandi smells it, and I'm hollering because I'm like, one thing Kandi gonna do, she gonna eat. Period. Kandi is going to Kandi is going to eat. So she had to, suck up the pride or whatever and ask her for some chicken. And Marlo allowed her to get the chicken, girl. She did. And so right now they okay. Y'all was okay for that moment. Okay. Once Kandi flushed out that chicken, she probably was back mad at y'all. It's understand, girl. Understand that. And that's what I think. Let's see. Kandi did say that Ross was not just directing his frustration with Kenya and Sheree, but with everyone, including production. Oh wow. That's probably why he decided to get up and walk off because I don't know if Ross is familiar with this type of reality TV. So he probably felt like they were pressing issues. And I know that could get really frustrating for him because when I think about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and how they constantly try to rehash and press the same girl, it's exhausting. So I feel like I can see how he felt if that is indeed how he felt in that moment. Like, dang, y'all keep trying to make it a big deal. Like, chill out. Chill out. Stop trying to produce all the time. But all right, guys, this was cute. I thank you guys so much for joining me. Over 400 people in the chat. Hope that you guys indeed have subscribed to the channel. Like the video, all that other great stuff. I am going to work on getting more content to you guys. I do have some. This is messy. We got to get through that, child. We got to get through that. And some other stuff. We got to talk about the Nene situation with girl, their lawsuit, honey, and the rumors about that. Girl, not y'all circulating pictures about Kandi's daughter, Riley. Girl, we'll talk about that somewhere else. And some other things. Okay. Keep in mind the Ooh Ladies First panel will be over on my channel this week. So be sure to make sure you guys come back on Thursday. All right. We'll have a great old time. Thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes as well as the congratulations on my engagement. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop up off this thing so I can get to some other stuff, y'all, because I got so much. I gotta pack. I got so much I gotta do. But anyway, love ya. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.